Report writing is for 10 marks. The word limit is 150 to 200 words. The marking scheme is as follows. Format is for 1 mark and it includes the title and the reporter's name. Content is for 4 marks and it includes the what, when, where, who, why and the how. Expression is for 5 marks and it covers grammatical accuracy, appropriate words, spellings for 2.5 marks, coherence and relevance of ideas and style for 2.5 marks. All in all, expression is for 5 marks. Thus, you have a total of 10 marks. Thus, it becomes very important for the students to be familiar with the correct format, the points that they need to cover when writing the content, and using the appropriate language and style when writing the report. When it comes to the format is to be written right at the top of the page, the heading, Environment Day Celebrations, and right below the title or the heading you will write the byline, the reporter's name. In this case, Karan. Remember, if no name has been mentioned in the question, you will not write your own name. It's an absolute no. Instead, you write XYZ. When you are writing the content, which carries a weightage of 4 marks, you have to keep the following in mind. Do not forget to mention the name and nature of the event, the occasion, date, time and place, who were the chief guests or the chief guest, who inaugurated the festival, what was the chief guest's message, details of the cultural program, prize distribution if any, vote of thanks, to be followed by the conclusion. We now come to the most important part in report writing, which is expression, which carries a weightage of 5 marks. When writing a report, the students have to keep in mind that the report is grammatically accurate, they have used appropriate words, their spellings are correct, there is coherence and relevance of ideas in their report, and that they have employed the correct style of writing the report. I have over here included a brief example to help you understand what we mean by language and style of writing a report. We begin. World Environment Day was celebrated by the students of the Indian school on 5th June from 8 AM to 12:30 PM in the school campus. The Delhi State Minister, Shri Manish Sisodia, inaugurated the exhibition put up by the students to mark the occasion. There were stalls exhibiting various recycled products, etc. The celebration came to an end with a vote of thanks by the principal. Now remember students, this is not the entire report. It is merely an example, a brief example for you to understand the appropriate language and style that we need to employ when writing the report. There is a whole lot of information that needs to go in, not only here, but also over here, as well as in our 3rd paragraph. If you notice, was celebrated, inaugurated, were, came are examples of the past tense, passive voice. So thus, in conclusion, we say that our report is in the past tense, it is in indirect speech, it is in passive voice, and we have used the 3rd person. What do we understand by coherence? Coherence is the logical sequencing of information in the report. As you can see, it's in sequence. The information has been placed in sequence depending on the what, when, where, who, why, and the how. Let us try and understand the difference between a newspaper report and a magazine report. A newspaper report is about an accident or an incident, for example, a bus collision, a road accident, a train accident, a fire incident, etc. Reports in the school magazine are on functions and events like the annual day celebrations, sports day, the investiture ceremony, Environment Week celebrations, Swachh Bharat campaign, workshops, inter-school competitions, etc. If you look at the format of a newspaper report, you will notice that it includes the title, the reporter's name, the place, and date. Whereas the format of the magazine report includes only two items, that is, the title and the reporter's name. Coming to the first paragraph of the newspaper report, it tells us about the what, when, where of the accident/incident, its consequences and effects. Para 1 of the magazine report tells us what, when, where, who, and why of the event/function organized. Para 2 deals with the why and how of the accident or the incident that has taken place, the number of people involved, loss of life/property, eyewitnesses account, police action, rescue operation, etc. Paragraph 2 of the school magazine report describes the event as it unfolded. It will include the following details: lighting of the auspicious lamp, extract from the chief guest's speech, details of the cultural program that followed. Concluding paragraph of the newspaper report, or paragraph 3, will end on a note of appeal, a recommendation, or a warning. It will also include a quote from the government spokesperson on the action that has taken or will be taken in future. Paragraph 3, or the concluding paragraph of the magazine report, will end with the vote of thanks delivered by the head of the institution, the benefit or outcome of having organized the event, and a quote from any one of those present at the event. With this, I come to the end of my class, and I hope that you will be able to tell the difference between a newspaper report and a magazine report. All the best.